Patrick's Day. Alright, yesterday was just one of those days, man. I was not feeling this yesterday, and so in order to rectify my, I make sure to change the fucking audio thing. I have to have, right? Yeah. Hey, there's Jerry! What a guy, that Jerry. He's finally back to work. I guess I have to have a tab open for him at first, so I can probably just close that for now. How are my levels looking? Anyway, yeah, this is probably more for me than it is for anybody else. But I looked up the expected, can I start the game? Play order. Apparently the DLC and post-game content is kind of balanced around having run through New Game Plus first, which I guess kind of makes sense because the DLC released after New Game Plus released, neither of which were in the base game at any point. So we are going to do this mission where we go back to England because I neglected to do that on stream yesterday. And then I'm going to give myself a few minutes to figure out what I'm going to do. I think I might just run through NG Plus off stream and grind for gear and stuff to get us to the point where DLC will be more manageable. Because I would really hate to have started this playthrough with the express intent of coming back to see all the content that I didn't experience on launch and then just not play through any of that content because I get stonewalled by the balance or the difficulty. Maybe we'll even be able to do the DLC after this in order to get levels and stuff. I've heard there aren't any other like multi-bosses. The multi-bosses are just really something else, man. No, this is cake by comparison. Alright, weren't there stairs here before? I probably should have gone, knowing how yesterday's stream ended, to the blacksmith and got some more ammunition. But it looks like we're alright. Excuse me, where the hell do I go? But yeah, I'm feeling a little Wrath of the Righteous later. I think I've had an aha, there's a door. I think I've had enough of a break from that where my brain can just sort of reorient itself. That's a player. Oh, this is where we came from. Got it. Onward and upward, I guess. Also, there are a couple of moves I want to see if I have once we get out of here. Okay, well, helmet guys don't like guns. But I guess now's about the point. Oh, is this an NPC?
I can't die.
Dreary place, isn't it? I was only recently tossed in here myself.
Who is this guy? I don't know why he's so damn quiet.
You still want Majesty's order? I've sailed
Okay, neat. You got anything else to say? Nope. Well, that's neat. Okay, on to this. I'll move my microphone a little bit. Yeah, this looks familiar. 1, 2, 3, get this guy out of here. That is doing like no key damage to this guy at all. There, get blown. Up and over. Alright, so there should be a save point down here if I remember correctly. Yep, okay. We'll rest here in case we die. Trying to remember how this mission goes. We've got this guy here. That's pretty good for hand cannon ammunition. Is this our old friend Derek? Messed that up a little bit. Oh, look at the elixir icon changes if you're in England. I'm just gonna heal here for safety's sake. Okay, we out. We could have definitely damaged him a little bit more there, but I'm kind of asleep at the wheel. Don't grab me. Oh. That wasn't good. This guy is absolutely no big deal compared to what we've been dealing with. Cool, I guess. You get a trophy for that. Is there anything else down here that's worthwhile? Guess not. I neglected to pay attention to what he dropped in true God gamer fashion. Probably more like geriatric gamer at this point. Anything going on up here? Alright, where's our objective marker? One of these ways is progress. That's this guy. Nothing in there. Nothing in here. I must admit I'm slightly turned around. Alright, we can deal with you guys, I guess. Okay, yeah, that doesn't stagger you. Cool beans. This is where the boss fight was last time. We got a chest here this time. Tower of London stuff. Well, we're gonna continue clearing this out. Okay. Dude's down here, that's a good sign. I wonder if I've unlocked this thrust move somehow. I don't really know how I did that. Might spend some lab time, if you will, to figure out our moveset. And I've got a... There is one question that I have still that I'm not quite sure about, and that's how your secondary weapon functions. If the passives of your secondary weapon that's equipped are active only when you have the weapon in your hand, or as long as it's equipped do you get the passives? That is one thing that I'm not 100% clear on. Okay, so... yeah, this is just back where we started. We can go this way. Up in here. And talk to him. Well, maybe this is not where I'm supposed to go at all. Let me see here. That goes nowhere. This goes up here. I wonder if we're supposed to open any doors, gates. Shit's locked type of situation. Okay, he's shooting pretty fast. Not for long, though. Okay. A little confused. That looks like progress over there, so how do we access it? We go any one of these ways. Maybe we'll have to do the right hand on the wall trick. Oh, this guy's got all kinds of divine stuff. What level am I, by the way? Status 101. Yeah, we're like 40 levels under-leveled for the shit we were trying to do yesterday. So I don't feel that bad about getting my shit pushed in. Maybe we can go down. No, not that way. Oh. Well, now don't I look like an idiot? Can we open this for ourselves at all? Guess not. But he was chillaxing there. I almost thought he was friendly. Okay, same basic deal here. Shoot. Blow. Slower than it had any right to be. Worked out that time though. Into the blender with you. Okay, before I go up there, let's continue with our clearing out the level. Not quite. That's it for you. Just gonna heal for safety. 1. guys have tons of key. Touch paper musket, alright. Well, now we'll go up. We'll pull, pull you, I said. Wanna do something? Cool. Wow, we have 21. We're full. We cannot physically hold any more medicine than this. Shortcut achieved. Here's a shrine, which we will rest at just in case. Boom. Well, somebody's mad, but I don't know who. Ah. You can be up there. Let's wall it up. Ouch. Ah, so now we can go into this room. This is the room that Edward Kelly was in earlier in the game.
Useless fool went and ruined my plans. No matter. There are many more where he came from.
Oh, come on, chair, cooperate with me, please. So that's this room. I think the progress is gonna be... Shit, not here. Back here. Maybe. What if we go down from here? There's the shrine. Head on downstairs. Is this how I got in here, or is this forward progress? Ouch. This may be forward progress. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty generous with the healing items in this. Oh shit, look at this. Some Resident Evil type shit. Isn't too bad.
Don't tell me
Easy peasy. Something tells me I should be busting these. A lot of people dying in here. Aha. Now what the fuck are you? Clones? Attack of the Clones? Star Wars? Ouch. Okay, stamina please. Wonder how you guys like being shot. You just guard. Ow. Okay, now I've got that, oh wow. Okay, so that debuff is apparently what happens to you when you get, multiple elemental debuffs at the same time. So he can just slap that on willy-nilly. Oh, what a disaster. I would take a second to look at our moves, but I think we can handle this relatively easily. Oh, now it locks, huh? Okay, don't swipe me, bro. Now I got a little bit more space to deal with you. Straight through him. I don't know if these buff those guys or what the deal is with that. Remember, we have a living weapon that we can use to deal with these guys too. We don't want them to shoot, we want them to close distance. Once you get these guys in melee, they're not too bad. Oh, fuck. Ambushing bitches. Okay, so now we're gonna be slow. Okay, I don't know if we want to deal with two of you at once. God damn it, stop that, please. Stop that, please. Okay, he's dead. Sort of abuse your pathing is what I would like to have done. Blown away. Any more of them fellas?
this dream. How
I gonna be able to rest after that, or are they gonna make me do that every single time I want to fight? Yeah, okay. We're just getting sucked into a boss fight right now, maybe. Maybe.
I served as eye for Queen Elizabeth, ruler of the Seven Seas. Nothing escapes my sight. The Amrita from Japan.
I do remember this boss.
Allow anyone to conquer all of Europe. Nay, the entire world.
And I do also remember they reuse him a couple of times in some post-game content that I did play.
Leaves the fate of the country in our hands. Will
Yeah.
you join me?
Is the camera clipping through the floor a little bit there?
Country needs you. How disappointing.
Look at this Mega Man shit. So I remember this boss being like really susceptible to being staggered, but I also don't remember his moveset at all, so we're gonna try Dark Souls the first type shit here. Okay, the backward slam. Okay, he's got a slam. Are these? Oh yes, these. Don't really want to get hit by these, I don't think. Get them out of here. Oof. Okay. Yeah, debuff is quite annoying. Okay, saw that coming from a mile away. Okay. I'm gonna let these group up a little bit. Oh shit. Is this just an insta-kill? No, thank god. There's if I get fucking... Yep. We could have used our dog there. Hopefully we don't have to re-fight the fucking hallway of bullshit. See you guys later. Well, hallway of bullshit is still here, but the door's open, so hope you don't mind. I take advantage of a couple of buffs. Okay, first order of business. My dog back. Stamina. That's the grab. Well, we almost were able to stagger him there. Oops. Okay, uh-oh. Stagger him, please. Oh, damn, he does that. Okay. This should keep... Oh, nope, we're out. What? Okay, so probably back off whenever you see that. We could weaken him too at the start of the fight, which I think would have pushed our damage over the edge there. But we can just take this nice and slow. No rush here. Okay. I'll get that off. Whoops. Oh, the fucking dog shit. Okay, slow. Weaken. Okay, if you have the debuff, I think that ignores your defense. Oops. Do the sidestep shuffle here a little bit. Okay, hit you with another weakness. Take advantage of our back damage here. That was lucky. Get out. Finish him off. Easy. I don't know if that's an achievement specifically for this mission. Yeah, okay, that is. But we got something else on top of it, which is cool to see. And we've got, is that 2 million souls? That's more souls than we've had in a while. We got more souls than money, and we've been stacking money the entire game.
And now you see nothing more.
Ooh, look at that. Masamune Date is going to show up. I think that might have been Takeda Shingen, maybe. Well, here we go, back to Japan. They're just throwing trophies at us at this point. Compass no longer points anywhere. Okay, the Abyss is like the Turbo Endgame Super Dungeon, and I looked a little bit up the way that shit works. You can change your difficulty at any time. I think these are gonna be the DLCs here. How in the hell do you get to the Abyss? Night falls again, restless spirits. Hyaki Yagyo. Where the fuck is the Abyss? Oh, maybe it's that icon. Is it this icon? Okay. You must have a cracked cup to attempt this mission, and I think we get those from killing revenants. We're gonna dive into that and see how it works, but right now, for sure, we're gonna level up. Oh, you can now have 2 guardian spirits and you can enhance them with Amrita. That's nuts. So I guess depending on the combination that you have, let me see here. The elemental combination gives you a certain effect, which I'm just going to look up right now because, okay, there are a couple of these that are really good passive-wise, and there are a couple of these that just have like a really good ability. Like this will revive you, basically. Versus living weapon, versus fire, fire damage. I don't know what a lot of these, like their ability is like. Forgive me as I read here. Okay. So, combination attribute. Same element gives increased elemental damage. Weaken melee weapons, fire and water, which I don't know if that's really that good. Quick attack damage could be interesting because I think that's just your light attack on any stance. Life recovery, guard key reduction, elemental damage reduction. I think for our build's sake, we're gonna want to go with... Well, luck is interesting for farming, but I think generally fire and lightning is gonna be pretty good. So let's see which lightning spirit has the best passives. Increase skill attack, increase key. Close combat damage plus 10% is cool. Dash endurance, skill key damage. The 20% key recovery speed is pretty good here. But what do we want to go with? I feel like this is like what half of my stream ends up being, is just me trying to decide what to pick in menus. Stealth for enemies versus paralysis. Grapple damage plus 25% and strong attack damage. Both seem really good. Hmm. I think maybe we will go Enko or Kato, and maybe Atlas Bear once I level up my spirit enough. Okay, I think we're gonna go Kato, Atlas Bear, at least for now. So we're gonna take advantage of these levels. Bump our spirit up. We need 2 more levels in order to get recovery time when out of key. Okay, so primary, secondary, go with you. Okay, I get it. So the secondary does not give you any passives, it seems. Wow, this is something to think about for sure. Well, we've been using Kato for the entire game. I don't see any reason to stop now. No, not change. How much does it cost to enhance some of these fellas? That increases your close combat attack. Alrighty. So I don't know if there's a level cap for these guys, but it shouldn't take too long to find out. Okay. So instead of do these, I'm gonna check out and see what this is. We're way under leveled for it, and it's probably gonna be a bullshit encounter.